Hi, welcome to the Wisdom Inspired Talk podcast. Thank you for joining me today. I am Yomi Akipelu, your wisdom coach, speaker, teacher, and author of Blow the Cap Off Your Capability and other books. In this podcast, we will learn from the wisdom of wise men and women from ancient and contemporary times. We will glean wisdom from books, biographies, teachings, quotes, and sayings of sages through the ages. So, let's dive right in. Today, we'll be speaking about consistency. Let's start with a quote and a story. Gloria Copeland said, "In consistency lies the power." Now for the story. Wilma Rudolph was an African-American sprinter born in St. Bethlehem, Tennessee, who became a world record-holding Olympic champion and international sports icon in track and field. Wilma was born prematurely at about 4.5 pounds, a mere 2 kg, on the 23rd of June 1940. Her survival was doubtful. She was the 20th of 22 siblings. Shortly after her birth, she suffered several childhood illnesses, including double pneumonia and scarlet fever. She contracted infantile paralysis caused by the polio virus at age 5. She recovered from polio but lost strength in her left leg and foot. Physically disabled for much of her early life, Wilma wore a leg brace until she was 12 years old. For 2 years, Wilma and her mother made weekly bus trips to Nashville for treatments to regain the use of her weakened legs. She also received daily massages from her family. She wore an orthopedic shoe for support of her foot for another 2 years. Eventually, she was able to overcome the debilitating effects of polio and learned to walk without a leg brace or orthopedic shoe. She says, "My doctors told me I would never walk again. My mother said I would. I believed my mother." Wilma Rudolph played basketball at the age of 13 and gradually developed a great passion for running. She decided at the age of 13 that she wanted to be a runner. Some days she'd go running for hours at a time. She kept running and getting better. One day, a coach from Tennessee State University noticed how much she loved to run and how fast she was. He invited her to try out for the team. Wilma not only made that team, but at the age of 16, she qualified for the 1956 Olympics and went on to win a bronze medal. In the 1960 Olympics, which is 4 years later, Wilma Rudolph won 3 gold medals and became a national hero. She was called the world's fastest woman. She was the first American woman to win 3 gold medals. Wilma Rudolph, a girl who couldn't walk without the help of leg braces, eventually became one of the world's best-known Olympic athletes. In 1960, she was regarded as the fastest woman on earth. Wow, that is the power of consistency. In real life, strategy is actually very straightforward. You pick a direction and you implement consistently. Darren Hardy, editor of Success magazine, in his book The Compound Effect, illustrates the compounding effect of consistency with the penny principle. Here is my version of the penny principle. If you were offered 3 million and your friend is given a penny, which doubles daily over 31 days, who will have more money at the end of the 31 days? Okay, let's find out. On day 2, the penny will be only 2p, and on day 3, only 4p. On day 10, the penny is worth only £5, and on day 20, it will be worth 5,000. The doubling penny will be worth 2.9 million by day 29 and 5.3 million on day 30. And by day 31, the very last day, your friend blows you out of the water with a whopping 10.7 million. That is the magic of consistency in any area of life as it compounds over time. The power of consistency is further illustrated by what some call the angle principle. It is the principle that if you only get half a degree away from the center, 10 years down the line, you'll be way off course and never even know it. This is applicable in the positive as well as the negative. Little disciplines practiced consistently every day will take you places you never dreamed of. Success does not happen overnight. It is the result of faithfulness in little things over a lifetime. The small unnoticed things can add up to great achievement and a crescendo of success if you are consistent. You can build your life on a consistent body of small achievements, not just a single giant success. Teresa Velfoy said, little by little, a little leads to a lot. People are rewarded in public for what they practice in private. Success is a result of small habits repeated day in and day out. Your future is dependent upon your personal growth. Improving yourself consistently, little by little, every day, guarantees you a future filled with possibilities. When you expand yourself by your daily growth habit, you expand your horizons, your options, your opportunities, and potential. Consistency is more important than perfection. If you want to gain momentum and improve your motivation, begin by setting goals that are worthwhile but highly achievable. Master the basics, then practice them every day without fail. Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. Success in most things comes not from some gigantic stroke of fate, but from simple incremental progress. Everything worthwhile in life takes dedication and time. The saying comes to mind now that by consistency, even the snail reached the ark. Small steps are powerful and life-changing. Don't feel you have to undergo an instant extreme makeover to get where you need to be. Just focus on minor improvement every day, every week, and every month. Over time, you will be amazed at the cumulative effect of your small efforts. Repetition is the mother of skill. The way to extraordinary results is knowing what matters to you and taking daily doses of action in alignment with it. Judge each day not by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds you sow consistently. Success, according to Darren Hardy, is not doing 5,000 things really well. Success is doing half a dozen things really well 5,000 times. That is the power of consistency. The hallmark of excellence, the true test of greatness is consistency. Bruce Lee said, long-term consistency trumps short-term intensity. And that is all for today. Until next time, keep on growing in wisdom and maturity. Blow the cap off your capability. Be unstoppable. Be awesome. I'm cheering you on.